what's going on, everyone? This is Terrence here. Just going to give a quick little kind of a final review of a vehicle that I've owned for a little while, just for the sake of recording and sake of, prosperity, so to speak, to transition from one vehicle to another. So I'm talking about a 2016 GMC Terrain purchased in 2019, roughly right before pandemic kind of time went down. Bought the vehicle for a couple of reasons. One, so that I can get to a vehicle that's a little bit more fuel efficient. Still had, some, cargo space, kind of SUV or crossover space, not a traditional car with a trunk. Don't want to go back to that at all. This vehicle pretty much fit the bill. Had a decent size in regards to the tailgate space for kind of not towing things, but carrying things. Also had a decent, feel in the seating area, the steering wheel, and just the whole layout. Has a pretty decent dashboard and things like that. Sirius XM radio built into it, which use every once in a while. The fact it had a 4-cylinder engine, which I thought I would never go to, but went to a four-cylinder engine and get some very good gas mileage on long trips, which definitely helped to save in respect to fuel and things like that on economy. It does suffer on power, but however, it does have that fuel saving, so kind of that's what I was looking to do for a little while anyway. And then also a few things that I did like about the vehicle are those parts. The few things that I didn't really care for, but would definitely want to be improved, is at least this version didn't have leather. There is a leather version for seating and stuff like that. This one didn't come with like an in-dash navigation other than the All-Star turn-by-turn, which is totally different from what I'm looking for. I want to see a map and be able to see it, not hear the dings and the dongs and all that other stuff. That's just too much noise for me, especially on a regular basis and with traffic as well. So that's another reason why I wanted that, the navigation system. And also, what else here? Pretty much the ability to have better lighting. I mean, the lighting in here was okay, but I had to put in some LED lights just to make it brighter, because the halogen type or those traditional lights were just too light, so I had to brighten that up. Otherwise, the vehicle is great. Really no major issues in regards to servicing. I mean, I changed the oil on a regular basis. Recently got the transmission fluid changed, just because it hasn't been done at that point. Only major thing I did was maybe to replace the rims, the tires, not the tires, the rims on it, because it did have these, and I thought it was actually alloy rims that were like not alloy, but chrome rims, but they were actually wheels with caps on them, and they call them covers. Found that out when the cover came off as I was on a trip. I was out of town and I noticed that the cap came off. I'm like, what the heck? It's a cap? So learned the hard way that it was a cap, not an actual chrome rim. So when that happened, I decided to change up and say, okay, fine, those are nice and shiny, look really nice, but I want to go all black. So I changed them out, got those, looks good. Keep that all kind of black feel. It has tinted windows on the front and the back and in the rear tailgate, so that was great. Only other thing I did was do the wheel bearings. That's pretty much just going on a long trip. Heard it, sounded weird. I thought I was bugging out, thought it was tire noise. It ended up being a wheel bearing, so I got that changed. But other than that, it's been a great vehicle, no breakdowns. Matter of fact, I had the battery change as well early in the time that I had it, within roughly about a year or so. The battery itself, the factory battery went dead on me, so battery change, maybe change the rims, and the wheel bearing over 3 years roughly. Not a big deal. Right now it's 2022, September of 2022, leading into the end of the month. I'm going to be going into the vehicle that I truly love and want to get back into, the Jeep Grand Cherokee. In this case, it's going to be a 2017 Limited with leather, like a moonroof, panoramic moonroof for the wife, because she loves that kind of thing. Leather seats, the Limited trim, which is a very good trim. This vehicle the Terrain had about 60 or so thousand miles on it, if I'm not mistaken, when I got it in 2019. It's now at 98,000 miles roughly. And the Grand Cherokee that I'm going into also has roughly about 98,000 miles. So trading miles for miles almost, in a year younger, but a lot more in regards to size, functionality, and flexibility. So hopefully I'll have the same great experience with that vehicle that I had with this vehicle in regards to, minor repairs here and there, and, all the typical things that goes along with owning a vehicle. And we'll see how that goes. So until the next time you hear from me, I may be talking to you from inside that Jeep as I pick it up here in the next less than 24 hours or so, give or take, literally. So until then, stay tuned, stay blessed, catch you later. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Terrence here again. Right now, I am now at CarMax. They're not open yet officially. They open up at 10 o'clock. I have about 5 or so minutes. I like to try to be early because early is on time and on time is late. So I'm really excited. Hopefully going to have the best possible experience with this paperwork process and everything else. I know it's going to take a minute. Kind of used to it, not used to it, but I'm familiar with it, so I know it's just going to take a few minutes, whatever. But as long as the vehicle's cleaned up, I'm going to be happy. As long as everything is, the way it's supposed to be, I'm going to be happy. And CarMax is known to, fix things as it might come up, because not everything's caught right away. So, it's a used car, so guess what? It might happen. But in any event, hopefully see you guys soon in a new vehicle. Until next time, stay tuned, stay blessed. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Terrence here, kind of reporting from the new vehicle, the Jeep Grand Cherokee 2017 Limited. Went ahead and done all the paperwork and done all the steps in the process to get it done. Finally got done. Long day coming, in my opinion, and definitely happy that the day has come. Definitely notice a big difference in the overall ride quality, of course, the features that are offered in the vehicle compared to what I've had in the past, and it's definitely a welcome addition. So I'm happy thus far and look forward to being happy throughout the course of the ownership and driving of the vehicle. Just little creature comfort things that are here that are well appreciated is larger screen display for operation, dual climate control for the passenger and the driver, rear heated seats for passengers if need be in those cold days, things like that for a little more comfort. In this case, it has navigation built in. Wish it had Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. That this one doesn't. It was in the 2018 or 2019 models by default, so it's not in this model. But if I did want to get it, it's what they call an easy upgrade. But the upgrade is like the unit itself is like $1,500. I guess that's a good option for those who might want to go for it. But $1,500 just to have my screen on my phone, so on a display, which is a convenience. I just said let me just put a car mount clip on in this case on a vent where this is at right now where I'm recording from, or get some sort of a solution for that. So far the vent clip is going to do, just in case I need to use it for some reason. Mainly it's going to be for traffic anyway. Sometimes when I'm driving I like to get traffic compared to just simply directions. So long trips maybe, short trips, and it all depends on I guess what I'm looking to do. But easy fix with a vent clip or some sort of a car mount for your phone. So I don't see the need to upgrade to that just for that purpose. Of course, the climate control is built into the head unit, so you can control it from there for the most part, and with zone and things like that. And then ride quality is good. Tires are a little bit noisier than the other vehicles, so my ears are comparing it to that. I guess I have to get used to that. Other than that, the ride's fine, pickup's fine, and wife likes the moonroof, sunroof, panoramic roof that she likes, so that's another bonus there. Bluetooth, integrated capability for sound, for music and things like that. USB interaction, of course, the aux, and it has an SD card slot as well for those who like to put music on in their vehicle. Sirius XM built in, supposedly the nav traffic built into there. Tried it, didn't really see any information, even though I'm in the area where it's supposed to cover. So we'll see if we have to take long trips, if that might work out for a long trip. Who knows? But in the meantime, everything is looking good, feeling good, riding good. Probably got a little customize it just a little bit, get some full-size floor mats, the rubber mats to kind of keep the dirt and stuff like that from getting in the carpet. Easy clean out. Probably get the engine compartment cleaned up a little bit. It's a little bit dusty, so I'm just kind of nitpicking mine, but that's neither here nor there. Other than that, everything's good. Good comfort ride. So until next time, stay tuned, stay blessed, and enjoy. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Terrence here. Just kind of doing a little update on the Uconnect. Since I got the 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee, about a week, almost 2 weeks come up in the next couple of days. As I'm looking around for different things to make sure it's all up to date on. it didn't need to, but it had the option for being updated. So I went ahead and downloaded it to the USB stick, which is inside the compartment here, with a couple mints and also my little cigarette lighter adapter for my camera. And I'm out here just doing the actual update. It took me a few attempts, so for those who might need to do something like this, the instructions are clear, but it could be a little bit clearer, and I'll explain to you in just a second what I mean. So essentially, the instructions tell you to go to the Uconnect website, put your VIN number in, download the software. That's the next step up from what you got. And then once you've done that, it tells you to put it onto a USB drive. It's a zip file, so you have to extract it. What you would need to do is make sure you copy the zip file on the USB drive, extract it to the USB drive, which takes a few minutes. And when you do the extraction, it goes into a folder. Now, what the instructions don't say clearly enough for me is to take the folder that's been extracted, but take the files outside of the folder. So this way, it's just simply on the drive, not in a folder. The vehicle recognized the folder, but didn't recognize the file inside the folder. So when you take the files outside the folder, you plug it into the USB port, then it's going to recognize for the update and process it accordingly. So hope this helps. For anyone who has questions, definitely leave a comment. Be happy to answer any questions I can. So until next time, stay tuned and stay blessed. I'll reach back out to you guys with any updates.